Bill Shorten is promising to reveal within days details of his plan to lift wages. The Labor leader is framing the May election as a referendum on sluggish wage growth. Political editor Andrew Probyn explains.
Bill Shorten is already framing the May election around the household budget.
The problem in Australia is that everything is going up except your wages.
And one of his main targets is what Australia's lowest paid workers receive. Labor says that at $719 a week, the minimum wage is too low.
$18.93 an hour for an Australian adult working full-time is not enough.
But he won't tell us what he thinks it should be, although the union movement is nominating a figure.
A living wage, a wage that full-time workers can live on, is the basis of a fair go.
The ACTU wants the minimum wage pegged at 60% of the median wage, lifting it over 2 years by almost $73 a week. But how does Australia's minimum wage compare? Set against other OECD countries, Australia has the third highest, bettered only by Luxembourg and France. The minimum wage here is higher than Germany, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, Canada, the United States and Korea. If the Fair Work Commission accepted the ACTU's demands, Australia would leapfrog to the top of the charts. Labor isn't fully on board with the ACTU's definition of a living wage, but Bill Shorten established some possible parameters for adjustment.
You know, back in the mid-80s, the internet hadn't been invented, water was free, yet mobile phones weren't used.
Labor won't be nominating a figure in its submission to the Fair Work Commission, but let's use Mr Shorten's comments as a rough guide. Assuming a minimum wage had to cover extra costs, $50 a month internet, a $30 monthly phone plan, a $1,000 annual water bill, that'd deliver a 5% increase in the minimum wage, worth almost $38 a week, or about $1 an hour. Stagnant wage growth and soaring corporate profits have left this area ripe for political quarry. But when Labor was in government, indeed when Bill Shorten was Workplace Minister, it said the minimum wage should not be set so high as to place undue financial burdens on businesses, discouraging them from employing low-skilled workers. In other words, set it too high and jobs are lost. That remains the case, and while Bill Shorten is winning the empathy war on wages, he also has to win the economic argument. After all, low wage growth might soon be a Labor government's challenge.